Recording errors for consignments is challenging. Drivers or customers have traditionally written on a consignment note and then relied on back office staff to manage the issue after the fact. With modern technology, CartonCloud solves this problem by providing the driver with a simple and effective way to manage these issues. There are 4 common reasons for errors to be lodged against a consignment. First is damage to freight. The next is missing items within a consignment, the receiver rejecting an order, and finally, a system error. In this video, we will show how a driver can quickly and easily manage the identification of errors and capture the relevant information. In the first example, the receiver has complained about one of the parcels being damaged. The driver records the POD as usual by entering in the number of cartons that have been delivered, capturing the receiver's signature, followed by entering in their name. He then identifies that an error needs to be lodged. The driver then captures the number of items affected, in this case 1, records a comment of the damage, and then captures a photograph of the damage. Note the driver can capture up to 6 photographs. Once complete, they save the error and move on to the next consignment. The second example demonstrates how a driver can manage a short delivery. The driver starts by recording a POD as usual, entering in the number of items he has to deliver, followed by the receiver's signature, and then capturing their first name. Finally, he selects that he needs to record an error. CartonCloud then automatically notifies the driver that there is an error and asks the driver to confirm the reason. In this instance, a short delivery. He then proceeds to the next screen to capture all of the details, entering in the number of cartons that were short, comments related to why they might be short, and then again saves the error and moves on to his next consignment. The third example shows how to manage a consignment rejected by the customer. As the customer has refused to accept the consignment, the driver immediately taps Lodge Error. CartonCloud prompts the driver to confirm if he is delivering any items, displays a screen to identify the reason, in this case goods rejected, and then enters the details of the error as before, starting with the number of items being rejected, followed by the name of the receiver, and then the rejection reason. Once saved, the driver is ready to move on to his next delivery. The final option is where the physical quantity shipped does not match the system quantity. In this case, it is a system error and most likely occurred at the time of booking with a keying error. The driver completes the POD, entering in the quantity. In this case, 3. He then proceeds to capture the receiver's signature and then their first name, which is required. They then tap the box to record an error and click Save. CartonCloud prompts the driver asking for the reason, and the driver selects the system is wrong. CartonCloud then sends this information back to the cloud and updates the consignment, creating a consignment error. The driver can continue with his deliveries.